In the ever-evolving landscape of global defense technology, 2026 has brought some significant developments, one of the most talked about being the new Iranian launcher missile system. Known for its strategic military projects and regional power dynamics, Iran's latest advancement in missile technology has captured the attention of defense analysts, political strategists, and global observers alike. In today's video, we're diving deep into everything we know so far about this new launcher missile system, what it means for the region, and how it aligns with Iran's broader defense strategy. Let's begin by examining the background. Iran's missile program has long been a cornerstone of its military capabilities, particularly since the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s. Over the decades, Iran has made major strides in developing both short-range and long-range ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and now increasingly sophisticated launcher systems. These systems serve dual purposes of deterrence and power projection. With regional tensions often simmering, particularly in the Persian Gulf and across its borders, the importance of mobile and flexible missile launcher systems cannot be overstated. The 2026 Iranian launcher missile system, believed to be designated Shaheen based on leaked internal documents, is reported to be a mobile, multi-stage, medium to long-range missile system. What sets it apart from previous generations is its enhanced mobility, increased precision, and reportedly faster deployment times. According to reports from satellite imagery analysts and defense leaks, the Shaheen can be deployed from a transporter erector launcher, or TEL, vehicle within minutes, drastically reducing the window for preemptive enemy strikes. Now let's talk about the launcher itself. From all available data, the Shaheen 5 launcher appears to be based on a heavily modified 10x10 off-road military-grade truck chassis. This allows it to navigate a wide variety of terrain types, from deserts to mountainous regions, giving the Iranian military operational flexibility. The truck features reinforced armor plating, advanced shock absorption systems, and integrated radar jamming systems that reduce its radar cross-section during movement. This adds to its survivability and makes it more difficult for enemy satellites or drones to detect and target. The launcher houses up to 4 missiles, each stored in vertically mounted canisters. These canisters are designed for cold launch systems, where the missile is ejected before the main engine ignites, reducing heat signature and launch pad wear. This technique is widely used in modern missile systems and marks a significant upgrade over Iran's older warmer launch platforms. Furthermore, each canister is equipped with environmental sensors that monitor pressure, temperature, and vibration to ensure the missiles remain in optimal condition, even during long-distance travel. On the topic of the missile itself, the Shaheen is reportedly equipped with a solid fuel propulsion system. Solid fuel has numerous advantages over liquid fuel, particularly in military applications. It requires less preparation time, offers longer storage life, and allows for faster launches. The missile has a suspected range of between 1,200 and 2,000 kilometers, which puts significant regional assets of both military and civilian within reach. From US bases in the Middle East to potential strategic targets in Israel, Saudi Arabia, and beyond, this missile system potentially redefines the strategic balance in the region. Another key highlight is the Shaheen's guidance system. Iran has traditionally relied on inertial and GPS-aided navigation systems for missile guidance. The 2026 system, however, is believed to incorporate a more advanced hybrid navigation suite that includes satellite navigation, terrain contour matching, and digital scene matching area correlation or SMAC. This technology allows for real-time terrain comparison using preloaded maps, drastically improving terminal accuracy. Some defense experts suggest that this could reduce circular error probability, or CEP, to less than 30 meters. That kind of precision is a game changer, especially for strikes against hardened or high-value targets. When it comes to payload, the sharing appears to be highly versatile. Depending on mission requirements, it can carry high explosive warheads, submunitions, bunker-busting penetrators, or even electronic warfare packages. While there's no confirmed evidence of nuclear warhead compatibility, the potential cannot be entirely ruled out, especially given Iran's continued enrichment activities and ambiguous position on nuclear armament. The modular design of the warhead section suggests Iran is aiming for maximum flexibility and adaptability in various combat scenarios. Now, one of the most interesting aspects of this launcher system is its command and control capabilities. According to sources, the Shaheen is equipped with an encrypted satellite communication system that allows for real-time coordination with command centers. This feature would significantly enhance Iran's ability to launch coordinated strikes, reposition assets based on battlefield intelligence, and even abort missions mid-course if necessary. The system's AI-based diagnostics module also allows the launcher to conduct self-checks and system calibrations autonomously, reducing the need for extensive human intervention during critical phases. Another important consideration is the electronic warfare and countermeasure suite integrated into the launcher. The Shaheen reportedly includes an active electronic countermeasure system that can jam enemy radar and communication signals. It also features decoy launchers that deploy radar-reflective balloons or chaff to mislead incoming missiles or drones. These defensive measures increase the survivability of the launcher in contested environments and align with Iran's increasing focus on asymmetric warfare tactics. From a strategic standpoint, the development of the Shaheen represents a calculated move by Iran to offset its conventional military limitations. In a region dominated by technologically superior forces, such as the US and its allies, Iran has often leaned into missile technology as a deterrent. The sharing launcher gives Tehran a mobile, precise, and fast response strike capability that can operate with minimal external support. This significantly complicates any plans for a preemptive strike against Iran's missile infrastructure, as assets can now be hidden, moved, and deployed much more rapidly than ever before. What does this mean for the region? In the short term, it's likely to raise tensions. Regional rivals like Israel and Saudi Arabia may feel compelled to upgrade their missile defense systems. We may see increased purchases of systems like the US THAAD, the Israeli Iron Dome, or even new technologies such as laser-based interceptors. In turn, this could fuel a regional arms race, further destabilizing an already volatile environment. In the long term, it could push diplomatic actors toward renewed talks to curb missile proliferation in the Middle East. However, given the current geopolitical climate, such talks may face significant hurdles. Let's shift gears slightly and talk about the international response. So far, reactions from Western governments have been cautious but concerned. The U.S. Department of Defense has not officially confirmed the capabilities of the Shaheen but has acknowledged increased missile activity from Iran. NATO allies have expressed concern that the missile's range could threaten European assets. Meanwhile, Russia and China have remained relatively silent, likely due to their complex diplomatic and economic ties with Tehran. The UN Security Council may take up the issue, especially if further tests are conducted or if the system is exported to proxy groups or allied nations. Speaking of exports, it's worth noting that Iran has previously supplied missile technology to proxy forces such as Hezbollah in Lebanon and the Houthis in Yemen. If a variant of the Shaheen were to be exported or reverse engineered by these groups, it would significantly increase their operational capabilities. A mobile launcher with this level of precision and range would pose a serious threat to regional stability. Therefore, one of the biggest questions moving forward is whether Iran will keep this technology domestic or share it with allies. Another angle to consider is the cyber aspect. Modern missile systems rely heavily on software, which opens them up to potential cyber vulnerabilities. Although Iran claims its command and control systems are hardened against cyber attacks, history shows that no system is completely immune. Cyber operations could target guidance algorithms, communication protocols, or launch authorization systems. Given Iran's past confrontations with cyber threats like the Stuxnet worm, it's almost certain that cybersecurity is a major component of the Shaheen's development. Now, let's briefly touch on production and logistics. Manufacturing mobile missile launchers of this sophistication requires a robust industrial base. Iran has invested heavily in domestic manufacturing facilities to avoid dependency on foreign suppliers, especially under the weight of international sanctions. The Shaheen appears to be a product of this internal capability. However, the exact number of launchers and missiles produced remains unclear. Estimates suggest that Iran may have produced between 30 to 50 units so far, with production ongoing. In terms of deployment, the system is believed to be based in multiple undisclosed locations across central and southern Iran. The mobility of the launcher allows for rapid redeployment in case of escalation or conflict. Satellite imagery has shown increased movement of TEL vehicles and support units near known missile storage facilities, suggesting the military is conducting drills and deployment simulations. This shows not just technological advancement but also operational readiness. Public reaction within Iran has been largely supportive, with state media presenting the sharing as a symbol of national pride and self-reliance. News outlets have emphasized its role in protecting the country's sovereignty and deterring aggression. However, critics both inside and outside the country argue that military spending could be better directed toward domestic welfare and economic recovery. This reflects the ongoing tension between national security priorities and economic challenges, especially under ongoing sanctions. In summary, the 2026 Iranian launcher missile system, whether officially confirmed as the Shaheen or under another name, marks a major leap forward in Iran's missile capabilities. With improved mobility, advanced guidance, diverse payloads, and faster deployment times, it stands as one of the most capable systems in Iran's arsenal. Its introduction has already triggered regional concerns and is likely to influence military and diplomatic strategies for years to come. While the world watches closely, the true impact of this system will depend on how Iran chooses to use it, or whether as a strategic deterrent, a bargaining chip in diplomacy, or a tool for projection through allied groups. One thing is clear, the Shaheen is more than just a missile system. It's a symbol of Iran's continued ambition to shape its own destiny in a turbulent region. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more in-depth updates and analysis right here on your trusted source for global developments in automotive and defense technologies.